Hello and welcome. Right then, we're going to get stuck in straight away. Let's get cracking.
Yeah, I'm going to grab the harvester first, which did a good job. Now then, do we need this? I think the one good thing about headers, as big as they actually are very light. They look very large, but they're not. They're made just with enough structure to get the job done and to be strong, but the actual cutter blades and that, they're more about sharpness and good solid, but not too heavy. That sort of defeats the thing of a header, which is why even our little John Deere could lift a header, whereas it would struggle with certain really quite heavy and big things, but that's not really one of them. I think we should be alright with that. Stick this straight away. We do need a bit of fuel. Let's get into, I'm trying to get into good habits with like refueling, repairing after every harvest, although I suppose we're not finished for this year. Let's just leave it for now. We'll do it when we're finished, because it's true, it has another outing yet. We have got to do the it is nice to get the harvester out actually, because obviously really we haven't used it very much. Have we used it at all? I think we did do canola. I think we did it before. And we've got our fence back from the shop. I'm just going to grab that and we're going to set that to be on the edge of the field there, I would say. And we will grab the fence. We're going to go grab that little trailer. Yeah, it is obviously, of course, the GTA, not the bigger one, the 150 horsepower one, whose name I keep forgetting. We will stick this onto the other trailer, or we'll grab it with the header trailer. But we, again, that's another thing we could really look for in the sales. They do normally appear quite frequently. Normally. Yeah, but it's a little bit like I've said that about mowers, and we haven't seen a mower for love nor money. No, it's true. I know I was thinking for most of the handling of things like canola, the little things, I think this little trailer is really quite useful. Now, we can test this. Now, what I did, and I'm eventually going to put writing on this, on the back, obviously it's got the grain door as well, but it's also got the back tip point, which would be the slower, and then it's got the left and the right. What I'm doing is I'm making I can't remember which way I've done it. The right side is fast, the tip door is good, better than it was, but not silly. So if you were going to do like a silage clamp, you'd want to use the back. I was going to do 3 different models, and I thought, well, really, you've got, this is one of those, and the Stroutman I'm going to use as the middle at its full capacity, the 12,000. Obviously, this is the BI Industries version, it's bigger on the inside. But yeah, I'm not going to, yeah, but I wanted to make them sort of like, because the Stroutman and this, there's only a few tippers in the game that actually have those different sides, and it's not really to be underestimated. Right, so let's stick this straight in there. I think we should be on back. I don't think we've ever changed it, so let's just stick that in. I'm not sure whether the model we've got is basically, or whether it does just go very quickly. No, that's as quick as it ever has been, as slow as it ever has been. It's not really super duper, I don't think. Yeah, it's hard to tell because that wasn't a full 17 tons. I always find it trundles around a bit, so let's just, yeah, let's get, I think we can at least do another 10 tons. Let's just grab that and stick it. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You talk about the grass makes things better, but in another way you've got like different grasses and it makes it look odd. But it's, I still think it's better than yeah, let's just stick about another, no, stick it all in. We'll bring it back if we don't need to. Just thought I'd like to round this off and put this in, because I think it holds about 19 tons. As in, yeah, the production, I should be clearer on what I mean. You know, I really would like to get some grass in, even though I know we don't need it. We'll send the Schnuffle stuck back, but we may actually buy one. It doesn't then mean we can use a 60 tonner for going loose on things like even the grass, and that would be very useful. So it's not no, that's true. Let's try, just in case that is tip side left. I just want to just see this, if it does, because yeah, I don't know how it works. If you, now I know if you update a mod, you're going to get the whatever it's updated to. So to me, it would suggest that really this should be faster, because both the left and the right are faster. One is very fast and the other is sort of quite fast. So we shall see. Oh yes, I would say that that's definitely enhanced this one. Well, there you go. Yeah, we've done it. So the tip rate is different. Obviously this is the 17 tonner. I'm going to have a 27777 as the bigger one, which will be based upon the Strautmann model. And then I'm also chosen the Fliegel, which is also a push, as the model that's going to be the biggie, which is going to be almost a 50 ton. I'm trying to be sort of realistic as well. I know obviously H2 Studios all did the 70 tonner, which was my absolute favourites, but it's weird, at the very end of FS22 it was next door to this very trailer actually that we had on Combined Counties, and it was obvious that really the 70 tonner is a 40 odd tonner. So yeah, I'm sort of trying to think, let's go for a little bit more. I mean, you've got to have a bit of cheek in this game. You really have it. Yeah, I'm gone for this one, the Fliegel, which is... Oh, actually, have I gone for the big? I think I've gone for the bigger. No, that is the only one we've got at the minute, isn't it? $37.29. There's not a lot in it. Yeah, and also it's got the added ability. I thought we'd incorporate that too. I thought, yeah, we can have that too. So it's standard. Its configuration is a 30 tonner. I'm going to make it more like a 50. So yeah, it's a bit cheeky, but they're all a little bit cheeky. The small, the middle, and the large. Just make it a little bit cheeky, but without being silly. So yeah, and each one is obviously marginally dearer than the other. Made, yeah, with Time Lord's technology. So we can still do left hand. I'd like to try tip side right. I can't remember. One of these is super duper, and then I think that was the left. That's why my gut said left. But we'll just see. That was definitely super quick in comparison. I've got this on New Frontier, and I know how slow it normally is. I'm usually like going, "Oh my life, please, please hurry up!" But yeah, oh, no, that was quick too. Yeah, but they say there's one's stupendously quick, one is quick, and the back door is quicker than it was by about double, and the grain door is what you would want to probably use if you were like doing silage and you wanted fine control. I thought it was just perfect as a real good all-rounder, something I'd not really thought of myself. That, you know, I thought speed is everything, we just want it to go speed, speed, speed. And then I thought, I was doing the silo on New Frontier, and I thought, do you always want super fast? It's a bit like the super fast tip. Now Omatana and 82 Studios can both make the tip rate on those 10,000 litres a second, and it would fill a trailer, a big trailer, in about 4 seconds. Would you, if you were trying to mix, would you want that? And it's very difficult to, I don't know that it's possible to, I know, would you want to keep going to a silo and say, right, this time I want you to be 1,000 litres per second, this time I want you to be 2. That's why you've got to sort of go for a happy medium, which both this and the H2 Studios are both, I think, identical. I remember, I have looked at both of them, obviously, just to see the statistics and how they actually work and all the rest of it. Yeah, and yeah, this is an in-game model. Most of them are as well. Yeah, again, I like Omatana's style. She tweaks things, and she's my type of modder, because it's, why would you make a brand new model when there's one in the game that you can actually tweak and do your magic with the XML? And don't get me wrong, she does, and I know that she's going to make models. These are obviously probably her originals from FS22, so again, she's already got the models and all the rest of it, and they definitely are not the in-game models. That spout though is, I did mention that, yeah, that is the same spout as on that. So that's, yeah, just think she is amazing. I know I'm not being critical either. I really do. She possibly is one of... I've got 4 or 5 modders that are absolutely, as far as I'm concerned, like the topmost modders. And then I also class, there's map maker modders and there's also equipment maker modders. And they do tend to stick to one or the other, although, yeah, over time there's more placeables. But she has tweaked traders, which is what I'm going to do with my range. But, yeah, true, actually. Oh, yeah, she did start off placeable only, but she has gone into equipment as well. So she tends to have, well, so far, all of the models that she's done her own tend to be placeables rather than actually, yeah, I think most of hers are tweaks of existing equipment rather than new equipment. So, yeah, that's definitely the way she's done things most of the time. Right, so then we're down to 14,579. We have quite a lot of straw. That's going to help us. I did say that we needed that. So in storage, we have 140 tons of straw now. Silage is 190. Yeah, so I say we've still got an awful lot. That's why I was not in a rush. That field more, that's going down. That we need the most of. If anything, with all of that silage and straw now, I think if anything, it's another cut of hay. So I think we'll perhaps... we'll chop that hay. It's July. Let's go through to August morning. And also, yeah, 30 tons. So did we leave anybody standing? Oh, back on the other field. I thought we got everybody off. Yeah, we did. That's over there. Yeah, let's grab you. You've seen the least action of anybody. And I do appreciate all of the it has, I was going to say, it's a little bit of cracking traps. It's just... that front 3-point link, it's never to be underestimated. The impact it has on, you know, like your equipment, schnuffle stuck. We do need to send that back. We do, it's true. Right, so then, just want to hook this up and see if it has to be... in fact, no, let's not. Yeah, because the one thing we did notice, again, I'm trying to ascertain, it's really important. There's a lot of little mechanics that we sort of take for granted, really, but learning about those can make you have a better game. Now, we did find that the straw in FS22 Giants changed things, and you needed to be in a vehicle to remind things like straw that or food that it should, like, yeah, if you've got like chicken food and you went next to it with a vehicle, it would remind that food that it should be tipping. And then if you went away again, it would stop, and you needed to like go again, and it would do it again. If this works on a similar principle, as in it's to the person, if I went to sleep here and we watched this, when we wake up in the morning, if that's got some tonnage in it, it will actually... right, we also need a bit of straw. Let's just grab some straw. We've got plenty. Yeah, I don't want to be... that really is running low. We'll do a full load of straw, tip that in, and we really need to be on back now, which is still fairly yeah, I don't think... yeah, tip side back. I did think it was a bit fast. That's why I said it's just... all I've done is updated my mod with the changes, and it has reflected in this. And I did think it worked like that. I thought, well, I'm sure mods work that way, so why would mine be any different? It's true, yeah. Once you've updated your mod, any enhancements that mod has got are obviously in that mod. But it's weird. Obviously, when it's your own mods, you're like not sure if the rules are different, which really is fairly obviously they're not. It's going to be the same. A mod's a mod, whether it's you made it yourself or whether it's a mod that someone else has made. Alright, let's have a go. So, straw. Probably gone a completely wrong way. Ooh, the potatoes are getting a little bit low now. Yeah, so we really could have done... no, we would. I know we've... I think field 64 is potatoes, isn't it? No, it's not. It's sorghum. Ah, yeah, I was forgetting sorghum's brown as well. Yeah, I don't want to be going far, so there's no brown of potatoes close by. Hopefully, we'll be able to afford another field where we will, maybe 62 or 64 for that matter. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all, actually. And that's literally at the bottom. It'd be nice to have that little clump. And then there's also these. I mean, we all know that potatoes. I mean, really, that I suppose that's not too terrible. Now, what is that? What is that colour? Trying to think. I'm not quite with all of the colours yet. That is green beans. Yeah, so we've not got a green bean harvester, so we want that to be harvested. We could afford that one. That one's sort of double. I know it's small, but if we're going Tates, got to be honest, Tates are fairly good, so you can get a fairly decent amount from it. So I know we've got, again, sometimes you've got to speculate to accumulate, but also we are facing the bit of like, no, that's the other part. Have we switched the canola on? Yeah. Oh, no, we haven't. Yeah, no. So, yeah, I know. I'm going to make pig food on all of these things that have wastage that's a natural product that would actually be leaves and bits and bobs that could be made into an edible component that pigs could eat. And we're going to call it pig food, like everybody did in FS22. I'm going to do exactly the same thing once I've mastered how we get the pig food out. I can make the change where pig food starts to store, but I can't grab it out yet. Again, other than by a trick of putting a silo down first, which I don't mind if we've got to do that whilst I'm learning to be a better modder. Definitely, it would be nice to just use the tricks that I have sort of already gleaned. Right, so then what will we do? We wanted to send the schnuffle stuck back, and I really do think that really is a good thing that would stand us in very good stead. So although we're going to return it now, we may well be buying that, or a dolly. If a dolly comes up in the sale, it's I've not seen many dollies. Yeah, again, I think it's that value thing. I think if it's something less than 10 grand, apart from front loaders, they do still appear and always have done, even in FS22, because they're those things that sometimes you need. And the game, you know, obviously it's programmed that although it's not a terribly, it's not expensive, even brand new, but it is useful sometimes for you to have that. Yeah, and also I'm not sure if it goes on the full value. Some of them are like more than that, but I know I've seen the little ones as well. So yeah, that's typical, isn't it, as well? That's so good, but it isn't as high. That's what I said. Ours is really a heavy beast. It is, and that was what I thought. I thought I mean, I love the fence, as of course I would, because it is like my favourite manufacturer. But yeah, I couldn't ignore the facts that obviously the John Deere was like more powerful, much more powerful, really, and that really is what counts to us when we've already got sort of fairly decent mid-range. I mean, well, 171, and we could do the other one to 225, but yeah, obviously we need that the mower definitely. Right, let's go through till tomorrow morning. Do we do a bit of ducking and diving? We've got 7,000 and a 20,000. Both with good value. Suppose we could. It's true. It does only take, for 2 items like that, one of which we can afford straight away. It doesn't take very long, does it? Especially with now that we've got this stupendous, the active system on this. Apologies, just had to real life calls. Yeah, just had to pop the bin out. One of those duties that still needs doing. Right, so then let's get this done. Let's get that first, and we will. Oh, it's a 12 meter. Oh, that's interesting. We would have to upgrade ours, wouldn't we, to actually do that? What is ours worth? I never thought of that. Well, that does go to prove you can get the bigger ones, and they don't all come in that, which sort of does. Lizard. Absolutely, we will. And we will buy that now for ourselves. So that is amazing. Well, there you go. That was a real nice surprise. That one we will buy. Now we need to loan a little bit of cash, don't we? Because didn't quite work out to plan. But we should make that back on the bow mech as well. Well, should. Should. So far it has held true. We did make profit though. I mean, that was obviously less for the 12 metre than our 9 metre was. So we did make a couple of grand off that. But now we also have the thing that we don't need to upgrade ours either, which is quite phenomenal, really. So we sort of have upgraded for something that's better. And obviously, I presume you'd get the standard model for free, as in like you would buy that. But I don't know, again. But with the 12 metre, now we've got the big John Deere. Oh, my life. Be careful. People are not wanting to buy a broken bow mech. It's because it's strapped, I think. Apologies for blocking your way, you gentlemen. It will be gone soon. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Why? I can't quite... Okay, let's switch zone markers on. I can't quite be in the right place. No, I'm not actually. Just outside. So it's nothing to do with strap support at all. Must remember that it's not quite where you think it is. No, I want to sell it. My bad. Yeah. Let's give that 5,000 back straight away. I don't want to be incurring any more costs. So we're not much different to what we were, but we sort of have gained, and I suppose that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes without actually doing these type of things, you don't really know, and we wouldn't have gained a nice new plough, would we, without doing that? So that has still benefited the farm, just not quite in the way that we still did make a couple of grand off that as well. So we are like nearly 19,000. We will go through to August. But I'm not going to do any initial because this is going to be quite a long session, even with the... No, that's true. We can actually fold this, can't we? But I've got to be careful because it's going to do weird things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, we need to sort of escape. Oh, it does sink into the ground. I am right. Can we... Oh, we sort of can. Although it does destroy a bit of the magic. It does when you do things like that, it is true. Still, we all know it is a game. Yeah, there's no good denying this fact. Yeah, now this is sort of the quickest good, but this is one bad thing. That's it does go into the ground, and the ground doesn't like it, and it literally doesn't like you doing that. So, right, we might need to grab all the stuff tomorrow. Vegetables. Now we've got the header for that already, so I can't see what we need at all for that. We need to repair that. We'll quickly do that. We'll use the one just down here, grab that, repair it, and we'll see how much we really made, because obviously the repair costs, ours was not really terribly badly damaged. To be honest, it's a low cost item anyway. And it is a beautiful bit of kit. I was going to say, this really is gorgeous. Yeah, so the only reason I did favour Ridiculous Dominic's was, its cost was absolutely phenomenal. Oh, 295, that's not amazing. It also was 10.5 metres. It is true, though, we will stay down here. We'll go through. I do want to be down. I would like to see whether we, as humans... need to be, because we don't really need that at the minute. I would like to be at the cow place and see if that does it splurge when we wake up in the morning. Yeah, it is still 8 o'clock. One more 8 o'clock. I was just thinking if I'd made a mistake, but no, it is August. We do need to cut that grass though. So again, we'll probably need to. Oh wow, now that was one of the best I've ever seen that actually do. Now that's, yeah, the food hasn't gone up, or it's all of that has gone. I don't think. Oh, it has. It has actually. So right. So it may well have actually filled that, but obviously, yeah, it's things like that that make your testing a little bit where you're not sure whether it is or it isn't. Let's get that mixed and done. No, we'll do that next session. Yeah, it really is. Now, how are we doing in our production as well? Because do we need to fill that next time? That's now going, and is up to, yeah, we did it quite late, so it really. Oh, and I would imagine, this is what threw me out another time, it's probably got one pallet outside. Yeah, it's very, very quick. So that was, yeah, not close enough to stop the pallet forming. Yeah, I've got to see if it works on those ones as well. I think it will. I think it's one of those givens. It suppresses things if it's close to it. So this is what, oh, the beautiful Bedner. Now that, to be honest, is a really good. Now the Bomek would have gone very nice on that. There really is quite a bit of equipment on there that is fantastic. We could see if some of our equipment we could upgrade it, as in like what is the value of our equipment, because some of it wasn't terribly bad. Let's have a quick look. I'm first of all thinking about the 4 meter, because that was still quite a good little thing. Is it worth anything still? Also thinking of the Recordia, as in like part exchange it. It's 7,500. If we took it to the shop, it might be worth a little bit more. We could part exchange that for something that's an awful lot better. Don't get me wrong, I do love it. It's just that if you're going to fill one of those, that other 20 tonner is 3 times that. You really don't need to go back. And also you can ask, I mean, you do need to, yeah, it needs an arm as well, obviously. But we could lease for a little bit, because we, again, it's one of those things, isn't it, where you, yeah, we know the Massey is not worth a lot. And no, we're not trying to. No, it's not the Cramp. It's not the Hardy. It's not the Grimmy. It is. No, it's not that. I was forgetting that was a Pharisee. Agramas. He's worth 23,321. It says half. Yeah, we could actually buy the Bedner, is what I was thinking. But again, the choices have got to be made if we're going to do that. We could sell that, which will give us 20 odd grand, which means then we could do the trailer, could sort of part exit. We might make a grand out of that. I'm not sure whether we can. We're getting more and more heavily into debt. There's only the John Deere can do it. It is true though, it's a 20 cubic meter. Again, we'd part change the Recordia, wouldn't we? We'd get like almost half of that. It's just too good. As I say, it's one of those things, isn't it, where it's just too good to be true. But again, we are sitting on a gold mine. We have got a lot of cash. We've even got our 8 grand. Oh, it's going to rain. When is it going to rain? Just seen it, noticed. Oh, 10 o'clock, but not for very long. Right, also we do need to remember that, no, we don't need anything, that's what I'm saying. This should be ready. Our vegetables, which of course are the other thing is we're going to have 3 times the amount. We've got lots of beets still left. Let me just show, this should be now ready to harvest. We'll cut the grass, but I'm not sure whether, if we're doing this ducking and diving, I suppose really we could set someone with just the small mower. We have got that piece of equipment. We could set the little John Deere going with just that. That would be perfectly fine. I think sometimes you've got to dig deep. So we're going to take the Agromass next session, because it has been a long. We'll get all of that done next session, and we'll also set the harvester harvesting this set of fields quite quick. In fact, well, that will do now, because I do love that feature where you can actually set that going and it will start on that next time. I will sort out the lorry back and all that next time though. But we will set this going definitely. I'd forgotten we've got the header we haven't got is the potato header. Yeah, it didn't start his engine. Right, yeah, so we, again, not only can we do that, we can also do the triple soup, so we can be selling 4 products instead of just the beetroot, which we did twice. So let's just, yeah, we do need to unfold. Actually, I'd forgotten I'd folded it, because its profile is much less. We'll also see, because we did see that actually the seeders sort of went around the edge of each field about the same time. So although to me one of these looks a lot bigger than the other one, but actually, set the worker going. Huh? We had this last year. There's something wrong with this then. The mod's not quite right. It can't read the... Yeah, it's not quite right for the crop. So that is what... Because we can quite plainly see... Yeah. So I'm going to have to do this myself. It's not worker friendly. Which... Well, it was a bit of a shock last year, because obviously we did red beet, which this particular harvester is actually... the red beet and sugar beet harvester, really, so it really shouldn't have struggled with that. Obviously it'll get an update, it will get fixed, so it's just one of those things. But yeah, at the minute it looks like it's all little old me, so we won't be doing that at all. It's just going to be the Mr. Smith. Yeah, I agree. Because of that, we're going to need to let's just get everybody ready then. Let's get what we can do. Let's just drop that off. Let's quickly get all... No, it's not important, the milk. We've already got plenty in. We do need to set the mower going, though. That is an important job. That's going to take a while. And we also need another tractor to run that. And also 2 tractors, in fact, to run that bit of equipment that we're selling down to the... thing. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to time lapse this, because otherwise this is going to be a real monster session. It really is. So I'm going to say my word, we're going to get all this done. I'll come up the time lapse to get the selling done. Yeah, but we do need to get this done. So it's going to take a while, I know, but yeah, it is what it is. That is if we can grab it. And I do know we've still got the silage. That silage that was talked about is mainly in the plant. Set you going, grab that. Right, I'm going to say my words. We know the plan. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I'm going to leave that there, I think. Yes, it's all me next time, but I am going to set this going. I was thinking I need the canola done as well. Yes, in fact, I suppose it does make perfect sense that we actually grab that now. So let's grab that. I would say the John Deere. No, I would say that the Fence could just about manage the the Fence. I thought it is a small tractor. I mean, it is a medium tractor. What I mean is it is a small tractor. I thought, obviously, it could also. I mean, it would do a little bit of. Yeah, we would get the wheels though. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't do any damage. This is what tractors are built for. I mean, not quite like that, but I think this will manage this. It will be slower than it should be. The Challenger, almost. It's only like 10 horsepower difference as it is at present. It could be 225. In which case, I would like to do that. It's not terribly expensive, but it is as we are at the minute. We're going to struggle. The only job we've really got to do for a worker is this one job. Sorry, and yeah, we've also got the mower going, haven't we? So we've got 2 jobs for the. How is that doing, by the way? Yeah, I'm going to say it's. Let's just have a quick look. Ooh, not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, like I say, we've got all we've got to do, and the 6 meter will make. I mean, it's such a shame that we've got to do this in the same field, because I would like to observe crop rotation, but there are sometimes, I've got to be honest, I'm sort of at that stage where, although I can see in the distance that these moves are going to make a good thing for the farm, and it is true, sometimes you've got to jump on these deals of a lifetime, but we are heavily in debt. All of our profit is going to improve the farm, but then again, that's what any farmer hopes, that you will get improvements. So we will in time definitely see improvements due to. Now we have to like unfold this. Yeah, we do. It has to be unfolded to get the so we're going to fill this, set this going to, and then I'm going to do all of the vegetables, because that can only be me. I say, oh, it might be then just actually unfolding those. I thought I'd got to. Yeah, it might be. I thought it was that. In fact, let's try it. Let's try and fold and just keep the boxes open and see if it does. Yeah, I think it does. I think I'm right. I think, but we'll try it. If those are completely. No, it doesn't. So that's. Yeah, right. So we want this on canola again. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to do this with damage, which that I don't like. We should just about manage. That fertilizer should really just about do this. We have got some more though. Let's yeah, thank goodness we've actually got stuff left from like last year, because this, I think this is one of the tightest I've ever done this. I mean, we have got bits and bobs. Yeah, we've got bits and bobs we can run to market straight away that are not so far out of Yeah, it's not going to like... That's it, right. That's all of that. That should do is fine. Let's just grab a little... we won't need that. Canola's a very good crop that really requires very little. So I would say when we run out of worker wages, we will literally... It'll just be down to me. I think we should just about do the grass and the canola field. No, that's that one. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to close the cover. Oh. Oh, so I thought I'd got the right button. So we need to unfold it before it will allow us to close the cover. It's a little bit odd. Not that we're not going to unfold the cover. I don't think the workers care about the covers being open, so we will do it ourselves. Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting couple of months. We are coming up to the canola oil bit, so we will have a few tons, but not a lot, to actually assist us to get out this situation that I've put us in. But again, I do still agree. In fact, let's do this headland. We'll set it going here, because if I don't, it's going to like be bothered about the... yeah, so let's set you going. And you should be fine with that. Let's just see. Oh, no, let's just headland first. Yeah, I thought so. And it may start where we actually are, is what I'm thinking. So otherwise that's gonna get its way and it's gonna like moan. Okay, are you ignoring my headland thing? Oh, I thought that was stuck then, but it's not. Let's just shift this out of the way as well, because I know what's going to happen. Let's just stick this further along. In fact, no, let's take it back to the farm. And then I really am going to say my goodbyes, but at least we've set the grass going and we've set the canola sowing. It's a beautiful, it really is a gorgeous bit of kit, as I was mentioning early this very session. That grass is not doing badly. So, yeah, so a bit of ducking and diving. We made a bit of cash, but we've spent it all. But it has benefited the farm. It's just that we can hardly see it at present. So let's just shift that out of the way as well. And then I am going to say my goodbyes. Yes, so all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.